Hey everyone, Ray here from Simply Create, and I've got a tutorial for you today all about Photoshop templates, and especially for a Mac, because I ran into a little bit of a problem when I was trying to save a file as a template. It wasn't doing it correctly and I couldn't really figure it out. It took me a little while, and because it took me a while, I thought I'd create a tutorial that'll hopefully help you speed up that whole process. A template is really useful if you're creating content fairly quickly, but you want some of the features to remain the same. Now, just before we get into it, please don't forget to tap that like button, subscribe to keep my channel alive, and throughout, leave any comments if you need some more information or you have any questions. Right, let's get into it then. Let's just say you want to create a Photoshop file that is a template. So every time you open it opens up the same features in the same way all the time, and there's no possibility of it overwriting. I'm going to show you how to do that on a Mac. So add all the elements that you want to. So I put a few elements onto this document. As you can see, it's got a background. It's got a square guide, which I like to add in, which is on your Instagram grid. That's the main section of what will be shown in that square. Then I've got a top bar and a bottom bar and a folder and just the logo. So let's just say I want that to open up every single time. I need to make it a template so that I don't override it all the time. So what you need to do here is you need to go to File, you need to go to Save As, go to save it onto your computer. So we don't want it to be a PSD file, we want it to be a PSDT file. So I'll add the T in and I'll call it an IG template. Okay, so the problem that we're going to face here is we haven't got a template option in the format, so we've just added our own extension. If you now go to save and you press OK, you can see over here, let me just minimize this and bring the file in. You can see here it's made a file, but as you can see it's stuck .psd on the end, and we don't want that, because if we keep opening that and saving, it's going to always add to it. Let me just show you an example. So if I go back to Photoshop and I add the picture in and I press save, so let's do that, and I just press Command S for save, you will see now it's featured in our template, but I didn't want the picture in the template, so I don't want to have to go in and delete it every time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open it back up again and get rid of the picture. So let's just get rid of that picture and save it. So our template is ready now, because I got rid of it. What we're going to do is we're going to press Control and click and go to Get Info. We're then going to bring this over here just so you can see. And as you can see, the name and extension here, we're just going to get rid of the .psd. If you get rid of those and then click the X, it's going to ask you, do you really want to change that file extension? And yes, we do. We want to change it to this one, use .psdt. Click on that. Once you've clicked on that, the PSD will go away. So now we've got our template file. This is it here. So I'm going to get rid of our Photoshop file. I'm just going to close it down, right? Now I'm going to double click this and open it up. Now there's a key difference here. It's exactly the same. It's all got all the layers that we wanted to start from, but it's called it an untitled, which is exactly what we wanted to do. By doing this now, if I go to, even if I try to do it quickly, I add the picture in, I add it in quickly, I'll click that and I press Command S, it's going to prompt me. It's not going to override it. And by prompting me, I can then save it as a brand new file. Let's just call it Simply Create 1. There we go. So then over here on the right hand side, I'm going to have my new post that I've created over here. Let's just update that, shall we? So let's just get rid of the yellow, save that. So we've got that, and then I've got the template. Let's say I want to create another post. Now I've got the template, I just double click on that and it opens it up as an untitled. So the little trick with the Mac is that you have to make sure that after you've saved it for the first time, you go in, you right click, you go to Get Info, and you make sure you change that extension. And now you know that every time that you create a template, however many you want to, if you make sure you save them in the right way on the Mac, that means it will never overwrite. So you won't one day be rushing and save and then overwrite your whole entire template that you might have changed. So templates are really good to speed up that Photoshop process, especially when you're content creative. So I hope you found it helpful. As always, make sure you tappity tap tap on that like button, subscribe to keep the channel alive. And don't forget to leave comments. Let me know if you found it helpful, and if you need any more support, and I'll try and get back to you. And if enough of you leave a similar comment, it might spur me on to make some more tutorials to try and help people with issues that they've got, so long as I know the answer. I hope you found it useful. As always, stay safe. Thank you for watching.